Thanks again for tuning into Moonshine Gaming. Today we're going to be doing a top 10 video. We're going to be doing the top 10 rarest Nintendo Wii U games. Now I think right now is a really good time to start collecting for the Wii U because games are still relatively easy to find and the prices haven't gone too crazy. I think as time goes on, the collection is going to become a little bit more sought after and almost be reminiscent to something like TurboGrafx 16. I'm talking like 5 years down the road or later. But right now is a great time to start collecting for it. I have a few rules for this top 10, and they are: the games have to be complete, the games have to be available in North America, there has to be less than 10 copies available across eBay and Amazon, and we're not going to be including big box or special editions. So let's get into it. First off, we have Funky Barn. Funky Barn gives you a free rein to construct your own agricultural dreamland by caring for animals, growing crops, and protecting your property from thunderstorms, foxes, and UFO attacks. And you earn money to improve your farm. It's one of the only games actually on this list that really utilizes the gamepad. The gamepad acts as a inventory system, and it's pretty cool how they integrate that into the game. It's a farming simulator, but the game is pretty short. At the moment, the game complete is worth $44. There's 4 copies available on eBay and 6 copies available on Amazon. Next up, we have Jeopardy, America's favorite quiz show. Jeopardy for the Wii U is a faithful adaptation of the incredibly popular TV quiz show. Thoroughly enjoyable and family-friendly game. While this may not appeal to all gamers, anyone who's a fan of the show will definitely get a kick out of this game. The only difference between this game and the actual show is that there's like a mini-game section in between rounds. Another thing about this game is it's almost aesthetically identical to the other THQ game show game, which we'll be talking about later in the video. The game is worth $46. There's 5 copies available on eBay and 5 copies available on Amazon. Next up, we've got Rapala Pro Bass Fishing. The majority of this game can be found in the tournament mode, which sees you entering various competitions to catch fish, and you fish with your created avatar. This game is not great. There are really long load times. The controls are really clunky. Like when you're actually fishing, you kind of have to pretend the gamepad is a fishing rod, and you have to like yank it up when you catch the fish, and it's just really kind of weird. But it's worth $62. There are 2 copies on eBay and only 7 copies on Amazon. Next up, we've got Just Dance 19. Just Dance 19, I'm sure you know what Just Dance is. It's a dance rhythm game developed by Ubisoft. This is the 10th installment in the Just Dance series, and it's the second last release on the Wii U. It's your standard Just Dance game. It does include Elton John, so that gives a thumbs up for me. It's worth $45. There are currently 3 copies on eBay and 2 copies available on Amazon. Next up, we've got the Croods Prehistoric Party. Prehistoric Party is a collection of largely unexceptional minigames wrapped around in a lackluster board game package. Its appeal will be probably limited to younger players, people who recognize them from the movie, and who don't mind the mundane gameplay. It's basically just a Mario Party ripoff, and the minigames are not very good. They really vary in quality. There are a couple okay ones, but for the most part, they're pretty forgettable. Now this game's worth $40, but there's only 2 copies available on eBay and only 2 copies available on Amazon. If you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to hit that like button. Next up, we've got Wheel of Fortune, which is the second game show game created by THQ. It's an adaptation of the Faithful Trivia Show, and they actually hired Pat Sajak and hostess Vanna White and the announcer Jim Thornton to lend an air of authenticity to the game. It's safe to say if you enjoy the show, then you're probably really going to enjoy this game. As I said before, it's by THQ, and it is aesthetically almost the exact same as Jeopardy. You can see that the avatars are the same, and yeah, the whole setup of it all is very, very identical to Jeopardy. So this one's worth $56. There are 2 copies available on eBay, and there are 2 copies available on Amazon. Next up, we've got Cabela's Big Game Hunter Pro Hunts. This game is a hunting simulation made in 2014. The player has to complete objectives such as hunting an animal with various weapons, which include rifles, bows, shotguns, in order to progress in the campaign. Now, I was kind of hoping that they utilized the gamepad a bit more when using the gun, kind of maybe being able to use it as a crosshair, but they didn't do that, which kind of surprised me, but the game isn't too bad. It's worth $100. There are only 2 copies available on eBay and 2 copies available on Amazon. Alright, we're getting into the top 3 here. Next up, we have the Book of Unwritten Tales 2. The game revisits the point-and-click adventure, Glory Days, reminiscent to titles such as Monkey Island or Simon the Sorcerer. Although there's a bunch of great adventure games out there, but not many arrive on console. I can only think of a few, like Myst and Monkey Island, well, one of the Monkey Islands at least. So it's exciting to see a point-and-click adventure come out onto a console. The game is technically a sequel, but you don't actually have to play the first one to understand what's going on in this one. It's actually pretty good. One of the best actual gameplay, in my opinion, on this list. So this game is worth $89, and it's very hard to find online. There's only 1 available on eBay and none available on Amazon. Next up, we've got Turbo Stunt Squad. Now this game is not good at all. It is not good. The gameplay takes place in large multi-level stages filled with ramps, slopes, boosts, environmental hazards, and collectibles. Does that sound familiar? Of course it does. It sounds exactly like Tony Hawk because it is basically a rip-off of Tony Hawk, but a million times worse. It is so bad. It's janky controls. There's only like 2 moves you can actually do, but the formula they were going for was the Tony Hawk formula where you have a certain amount of time to do a bunch of objectives. But it is not good. I do not suggest this if you're looking for an actually good game to play. But it is pretty uncommon. It's worth $158. It has 3 copies available on eBay at the moment and only 1 on Amazon. Last but not least, the holy grail of Nintendo Wii U collecting, Devil's Third. Now this game is mature in every sense of the word. It is so graphic, with the gore, swearing, plenty of abs and curvy behinds. It's a shooter and melee hybrid. I really got Manhunt vibes when I turned this on and played it. It's just, the sequences of when you're fighting people and you take them out is just insane. It's so gory. It's linear, and I don't really hate the controls. They aren't too bad. I don't mind this game. I probably would play it all the way through. I know it gets a lot of flack from other reviewers, but you know what? I don't mind it. It's worth $300. There are only 4 copies available on eBay, and there are none on Amazon. Alright guys, that's going to do it for the video. I hope you enjoyed the top 10 rarest Nintendo Wii U games. And if you liked the video, consider subscribing to Moonshine Gaming to stay up to date with awesome video game content. Thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, you might like these.